Aloha. This is a quick video on compassion with self and self-forgiveness. So, have you ever had the times, my 4-year-old's right here, have you ever had the times where you have a pocket of sadness, you have a pocket of loneliness or emptiness, there's just a little tinge there. You might know big picture why. There might be some things in your life and you know the big things why. But you're feeling a little bit stuck in those emotions, right? The new awareness I just got today in sitting in my meditation and prayer was, okay, so I always talk about the art of loving yourself through it. It does no good to bash yourself through anything. It just doesn't do any good. You have two choices, right? Are you going to beat yourself up, or are you going to love yourself through you being totally human? And being human means we take chances and we take risks, and sometimes we make mistakes or do things that we maybe regret, or something fails, right? So beyond that, though, are then what you might add on top of that. And I think that's a big piece, especially for people who are naturally prone to be really hard on themselves. Or I think people more so at my age who have been through a lot of life, just they're in their 30s or 40s, 50s, and there's just already this buildup of like a bunch of life that sometimes didn't go so well. So I want to talk about self-compassion. I want to keep this under 10 minutes so I can post it on my Instagram TV. But so there was a pocket of sadness welling up, and I knew exactly what it was from specifically. But under that, the new awareness I got was to just say I'm sorry to myself. There was pieces of places where, and it's I'm sorry and I forgive you is the huge piece too. So offering compassion to yourself. When we heighten how we treat ourselves, when we treat ourselves with this deep love and compassion and awareness, that is how we'll treat everybody else. Or maybe you're the type that you treat everybody else that way, but you're missing yourself. So I just want to encourage that. I'm going to show you the oils that I like to go to for this time. Definitely, I'm going to encourage the daily pauses. At some point, pause. It's not perfect every day. On a good day, I'll bookend my day and pause in the morning and night, and then throughout the day a little bit for a minute, 5 minutes, maybe a good 20-minute meditation. But breathing, feeling your feelings, prayer, and listening. And applying the oils to help that and nurture that are, so for forgiveness for self, all forgiveness is self-forgiveness. That's what Michael Bernard Beckwith said. I love that pastor, preacher, spiritual insight. And so if you can really deepen that, can you imagine how you'll be amongst everybody in your life? So forgiveness is, some of the oils are copaiba, Siberian fir, the fir oils, geranium, that's the oil of the heart, red mandarin, and then our peace blend, our holiday joy blend, which is no longer available, but I can tell you what plants are in it. Fir, Siberian fir, I already said that, and the forgive blend. And remember, you can single out these oils too, so the oils in this together really come together nicely. But that is the oils of bergamot and spruce. Think about the tree oils, myrrh, arborvitae, thyme, and juniper berry. And then in the holiday piece, and that's just a few, to name a few, again, like the fir oils, Douglas fir, Himalayan fir, frankincense, vetiver, rooted down, right? Grapefruit. So I'll just take my oil, let your feelings feel, right? And I'll literally rub it over my heart. Okay, and now you can put anywhere in your body. Your skin is so smart, and your bloodstream is so smart. It's like when you eat a banana and it knows where to put the nutrients. When you put oils on your body, your skin absorbs it, and then it knows where to put them. So on an emotional level, you're smelling it. So I'm gonna go put this in the diffuser today, but also just applying it over your heart. And really, I know for me, it's going back. And so instead of building on this cycle of, I don't know, carrying whatever human thing you did that wasn't beautiful, awesome, successful, and strong, instead of carrying that and harboring on yourself, or, you know, turning it outward and taking out someone else, you're going in and you're recognizing, getting clarity, and you're reminding yourself, like, you're safe, you're okay, I got you. It totally reminds me of parenting every single time. All this stuff reminds me of parenting my littles, and what would I do? And when I picture how I would kneel down and sit eye to eye with my daughters, that's how I try to sit with myself these days. That's how I do sit with myself these days. What would I do if she felt this way at 8 or at 4? And you can picture yourself and just be. Sometimes it's like, gosh, shut your trap and just be. Just sit next to them. My 8-year-old pretty much is annoyed me trying to like give her too much advice. So just sitting with her, right? And that is beautiful too. So a little bit of self-compassion and forgiveness to self, so that you build that strength to deepen that self-love. You're there for yourself 24/7, no matter what. You can bring in your spiritual belief, God, angels, guides, Gaia, the earth, your friends. You can bring maybe a close friend into this, have them pray or sit with you. But if not, just you with yourself. So that's my insight for today. Use those oils, applying and deepening your own self-forgiveness in your very human journey. Because it's going to happen again. We're all human. All right. Aloha.